Tensions are escalating between Philippines and China. The one thing that caused the tensions is South China Sea. The China claims South China Sea is a whole, and it is estimated that 90% of the South China Sea the China claims. The South China Sea is very, very important. The world one third percent of the trade is passing from South China Sea. China is a growing economy. China is developing day by day. China is making new things. China is making vehicles, electric vehicles, different things, and exporting to the rest of the world. The trade is passing from South China Sea. The US is receiving these goods. The other countries are receiving these goods. And China is earning money. And when this territory means South China Sea goes to other countries, they will compel, they will charge China. And that's why China is unable to accept the claims of Malaysia, the claims of Taiwan, the claims of Vietnam, the claims of Brunei and Philippines. China is unable to accept the activities of the Philippine fishery ships and fishery departments. The Philippine fishery ships are collecting some raw material, but the China Navy ships are there. They are pushing them back. The China is monitoring the South China Sea. The China is monitoring the activities of Philippines, Taiwan, and others in South China Sea. But now, the defense minister of Japan is visiting to Philippines. He met with his counterpart. He met with the defense secretary of Philippines. Both are discussing, both are in position to increase strategic activities. Both are to enhance military cooperation. The Japan, the Philippines, the US, all are in same blocks. They are monitoring the activities of China. But China's position is clear and pushing them back. The China is unable to accept the pressure of the United States of America. The Philippines is a close partner of the United States of America. The Philippines is accommodating the military of the US to counter China, to counter the growing and emerging activities of China there. And now the defense secretary of Japan is support, ensuring support to Philippines. Similarly, the China is unable to accept the Taiwan activities. The China is monitoring the Taiwan. The China considering Taiwan its own territory. But on the other hand, the current government of Taiwan is making relations with the United States of America. The Taiwan president is visiting to the US. The Taiwan and US is making a weapons deal. The US is providing weapon, but the China is not backing. The China is considering the current Taiwan government. They are struggling for separatism. They are struggling to separate Taiwan from China. Taiwan is the part of China. But the international community, is unable to accept the China such claims. The international community is unable to accept the China's claims that 90% of the South China Sea belongs to China. In 2016, the International Tribunal Court in Hague is ruling against China, but China is considering it invalid and not accepting the position of International Tribunal. What the future will decide. But for now, the China is working more and more to convince the international community to take the South China Sea, to decrease the strength of the nearby countries, the countries surrounded from South China Sea. What do you people think? Write down your opinion in the comment section. I will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.